having a love affair with bottled water. Don't believe me? I challenge you to go throughout your day and count how many times you come across one of these guys. I've been recently seeing people walking down the street carrying a bottled water as if it's a fashion statement. My name is Manuela and I am the Girl Gone Green. In this video, I'm going to be talking about why plastic water bottles are such a huge part of our society while being so detrimental to the environment and how we as consumers can overcome that. A couple years ago, the idea of buying bottled water was crazy. Now, why would we spend so much on something that we have access to in our own home? But through an amazing marketing ploy, we now believe that bottled water is safer than tap water. But is that really the case? Some brands actually just use tap water and filter it, while others don't meet the same regulations as our tap water, which is regulated by the FDA and the EPA. So we don't actually know what's in our bottled water. We just read these words like spring and natural and assume that it's good for us, when really a lot of these bottled waters are more acidic than even our tap water. So let's assume the water inside is safe. You're also packaging it in plastic, and some studies have found that if you leave your water in a hot place or in a bottle for so long, that it actually starts to absorb some of the chemicals in the plastic packaging, making it really harmful for you. But regardless of whether or not this is safe for you, it's detrimental to the environment and we really shouldn't use plastic water bottles. I know what you're thinking, Manuela, I recycle, so it's totally okay. Well, let's talk about recycling plastic water bottles. Plastic water bottles can only be downcycled. What does that even mean? You put this bottle into a recycling bin, then it gets transported into a sorting facility. And most likely in the United States, most recycling actually gets shipped abroad. So then this gets put on a cargo ship and shipped to China. So now, not only think about all the fossil fuels and energy that's going into moving this item to the other part of the world, then when it gets to China, this bottle can never be a plastic water bottle again. So unlike aluminum and other things, this will be turned into something else. So a plastic water bottle is downcycled. So it's not recycled because your plastic can never be a plastic bottle again, but rather it becomes something else. So then in China, we have a lot of energy intensive processes to turn your bottles into a park bench. Do people even sit on park benches? So that is recycling. But did you know that 80% of water bottles end up in our landfills? So 80% of our bottles don't even get recycled. And that's not even accounting to the ones that make it to the ocean. Our plastic water bottles are made out of polyethylene terephthalate. Terephthalate? Essentially, PET does not biodegrade, so it doesn't dissolve naturally in the environment. So when your water bottle ends up in the ocean, then it only breaks down. With the sun and the environment, it starts to break down into smaller and smaller pieces. So what happens when an animal thinks that this is food and eats it? So we have a ton of little microplastics in the ocean that are getting eaten by our fish. And then, if you are someone who eats fish, you're essentially eating fish that have been eating plastic, but this plastic tends to absorb a lot of the chemicals and oils that have also been spilled into our oceans. So this is just a horrible cycle of things, but that might be too advanced for this particular video. But essentially, a lot of our water bottles aren't being recycled. So why can't we come up with a better solution? Obviously, recycling is not helping. Obviously, we need to come up with something better. And I have just the idea. It's called a Water Bottle 500. This Water Bottle 500 will solve any problem. You need water? No problem. You just unscrew the top and fill it up with water. I just spilled water all down my shirt. Oh no. But truly, guys, the solution to this is so simple, and you probably already have one at home. It's a water bottle. It doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to be anything. Take what you have and go fill it up and carry it along with you to school. It's so easy to just get in the habit of bringing your water bottles with you, and trust me, not only your health, but the planet will thank you. I hope you enjoyed this video and you found value from it. Please share it with your friends and family. It would really mean a lot, as well as click that red subscribe button to get notified when I upload a new video. This is part 1 out of a 22-part series counting down to Earth Day. So I hope you enjoyed it and stay tuned for other videos. For now, don't forget to live sustainably and consciously, and I will see you in my next video.